Let's take a look at how to organize things in your Google Drive. As you go through the years at SLAMS and you're creating lots and lots of projects and files, your Google Drive can very quickly become filled with a lot of stuff. That's fine, but it makes finding things that you need a lot harder. One way to help get around that is to organize your drive. And the quickest way to do that is to use folders. I have my drive organized into several different folders, and you can create as many folders as you like. To make a folder, I'm going to come over here to the New button, and my first choice is a folder. I'm going to click Folder once, and it's going to ask me what I want to call it. You may want to call it after the name of a class or after the name of a project, whatever works for you. This one I'm just going to call Sample and click Create. It's going to take a moment, and now I have my sample folder right here. I can then take files in my Google Drive, drag them up to Sample and Let Go to move them into that particular folder. Makes it really easy to organize things in my drive. I can also come up here to the top once I have this folder selected. And if I click these three little dots, I have some more actions. I can change the color if I want to color my folders. I'm going to make this one purple, big surprise. And you can see my little folder icon here has changed to purple. I can also rename it if I don't like the name I gave it or I messed up. I can come here and click Rename and change the name of it. I can also add a star, and anything that I add a star to is going to show up here on my starred menu. I save that for really important things that I'm going to need to be able to find quickly. One other thing you can do with your folder that's really handy, particularly if you're working on a project with friends, is come up here to your Share button. If you share a folder with somebody, they will be able to see and use everything that's inside that folder, which is great if you're working on a project together and you have several files. Rather than share each file individually, put them all in one folder and share that folder with them. If I go into my sample folder, I should see the files that I dragged in here, and I can also put folders inside of folders. So we're going to call this Folder 1. And now I have a folder inside my sample folder. This makes it easy for you to organize out different parts of your projects, different parts of your drive, and I can always get back to my main drive just by clicking on My Drive over here on the left or My Drive up here at the top. Once you have at least one folder, you're going to see a little triangle next to My Drive over here. And if you click on that triangle, it'll open up a drop-down and show you all of your folders. This is really handy because if you have a lot of files that you need to move, you can just grab them, drag them over, and put them inside your folders.